Greetings. I heard for the first time or for the second time or more than first time, second time, people taking politics from school as a dramatic to be played on the national level for the gain and the writers long-time gain or be remembered with. And again, we as a nation, nationalities, the same slogan was being used to overthrow the ruling president by the name or the term Gen Z. These are simple battles and they are very tough because you may live behind deaths, but that the planners that succeed all seem to be leaderless will not bother, but shall have a time or a day to be taken as a holiday, thinking it's a playful day, but a happy moment to whom was to overpower and be handled power. Let me say, they say we have freedom of speech, yes. If we have freedom of speech, why should we have true freedom of power when it's come to tribes? Like I saw in Gabon, those tribes that have been leading all the time, if they have to be ignored from the ballot papers, that can work. Even voters can feel their freedom. And if they are the people planning not to be off-taken from their hands, because they need to rule over decades till the death and resurrection of the so said Lord, then don't be fooled, there is a freedom. Even judges know there is no freedom here. It's just the power they want to stick on even thee. You are too old and you are sticking still on power, and you want other person to be cooped. Those echoes were to be presented in reference to the death of late General Ogola, who was a military commander, in one term general. But no one, if you are dead, you are dead. Just to be figured towards the one who is ruling by those at most are not supporting his, and even fooling the little young ones to go against his command, his rule, his promises, everything. And so I said, even principals in my so eyeing party, nothing they will bring. Because even a single day going against the tribal move, no day. And yet, the party I'm willing to, they are the principles. I rather move my way and plan. Either it will take a long life, that shall be my long-term planning. They talk, I will catch them on my way. I will show them reality. Just like I one day asked if my mother has any debt to any man, but if my father has your mother's debt, then it's not about me. I have nothing to do or talk with you that calls makes you against my rights. Go tell your mother, either he's dead or alive, to make a dent to my father and pay the debt. Because there are some people who doesn't even know their real father. So disrespectful life they lived, this man, that man, this man as a father, even not knowing the father. They can take us only. So they think they are my brother to control me over things I don't care of. So these echoes were to be presented on behalf of General Ogola, the late, who died abruptly. And on his birthday was the day to be presented this echoes of war on a national level. So I said to my fellow that one day shall remember me as a community. Marry where you can. Marry where you can be remembered one day. Don't just marry people that shall celebrate your death. And you, when you are finished, not be remembered at all because of fake promises to your children. Marry who shall celebrate your levity of life, not those who shall forget you as a parent. Don't just marry. If our general could have married our tribe, the cause shall now be calling the hearing. Even medias could have been on that home, going to know what's on the mind and what or any dream the husband has taken up. But media are like the people celebrating against the ruling of the president and the echoes behind, even thinking they can command Mr. President. What I saw on the media are nothing if not celebrating. When we are mourning our great people's deaths, they are celebrating some echoes that even cannot support the families even those families, when they were killed by the police, they will one day celebrate in an advertisement and talking against the president, and that will just go. And they will put one thing in comma, ICC. So, my fellow brothers of life, be focused, and when you are choosing, always be wise. Don't be fooled with people who are stuck on wealth, but are not behind God Almighty. If you don't have wealth, they will not follow you. I promise you. And if they know you can succeed, they will be there as a trap. Believe it or deny it, but that's the reality. When choosing, better be late than never. People talk, let them keep talking, because when you lose, they will just laugh at you, even when they talk much on behalf of you or with you. After all, shall be their laughter. So, when you choose wisely. Either long you live, you should be a remembered grandfather. And if you choose miserably, you will just be finished by yourself. Disrespectful, wrong planning before intermarriage. And that's where the trap begins. Even in politics, you want to be a leader and you want to cross the border. Think twice. Think twice. Think twice. Because when you intermarry, the one you marry, what if when you become a president, or you want to become a president, don't give them way of interacting. If you want to be a leader who can be a warrior, and if you want to listen and follow women rules presented to King Solomon for their later protection under the British rules, or then you shall be by yourself and suffer alone. Suffer a lonely death. Things are more, time is less. And the more I live, I shall be here to deliver the little that owns my daily lives. If not for you, but to my fellow who shall one day want to know the steps I made.